You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your host, Amanda Kinseth and Cecil Chandler. If it's happening in the area, then it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. Today is Wednesday. That means it's
Hump Day.
Hump Day. You got that right. There's so much to look forward to today. The show's an exciting show. There's always something going on, and I just found out something.
What?
Amanda's pregnant.
Yeah. Yes.
I
Who
just
knew?
noticed that.
Yeah, well, was it
Who
the
knew?
stripes?
Who knew?
Yeah.
It was a stripe.
Yeah, I'm anticipating it the first week of June, if all goes well. End of May, first week of June. So, you know, pretty exciting. I will get to sit at home and watch you with your guest co-hosts.
For 2 weeks. I'm just kidding. She'll be out for a little while, but we'll be having guest hosts, and we'll be picking all those. We've got a lot of them in, and we'll be contacting them. They'll be in on the show. Right now, what are we going to do?
Hey, let's check on the weather.
The sun is shining.
I'll tell you what, it certainly was unseasonably cold out there this morning. Widespread 30s and even low 40s along the coastline. This afternoon, we're holding on to that unseasonably cool weather. Temperatures only making it to the upper 50s, inland to low 60s at best along the Grand Strand. The breeze stays with us, and we could even see some strong gusts over 25 miles an hour. So the winds will be around despite sunny skies, at least when you're out of the wind and you're just feeling the direct beating of that sunshine. Shouldn't feel too bad. Mostly clear skies tonight. Another cold night's in store for us. A little breezy as well, but the gusts will diminish. We'll drop down to the mid-30s for the inland areas, potentially even low 30s around the freezing mark across the border belt briefly tomorrow morning. Even along the coastline, we'll be in the upper 30s to around 40 degrees to start off your Thursday. Now, Thursday morning into the afternoon, we will see some more cloud cover moving in. It'll be a dry day and a little warmer than today, at least making it to the mid-60s. The cloud cover continues to thicken up, though, in through Friday, and it does look like the chance for rain will be in the forecast for your Friday, especially during the afternoon and evening closer to the coastline. Certainly, the forecast we'll be watching closely as we go in through the end of the week, because there's still some variation in this passing low off to our east, which may take the rain along with it and move it out to sea, or it may bring in a better chance for rain as we go into your Friday for the inland areas. So certainly the forecast we'll be keeping an eye on. Now, the forecast we'll all look forward to is the weekend. Lots of sunshine, highs along the coastline in the low 70s, low to mid 70s for the inland areas. Even Easter Sunday looking A-OK. Those early morning services in the low to mid 50s, with sunshine getting us into the low 70s by the afternoon.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
Good afternoon, Carolinas. I'm Crystal Costa, and here's what we're working on today. Final flight. Local war veterans are now in Washington, D.C., getting a look at national monuments. Find out why this will be the last flight for these area veterans. Plus, fallout in Latta. We're hearing from Latta Police Chief Crystal Moore for the first time since she was fired. Plus, find out why some people were picketing outside Town Hall this morning. And some tips for pet owners on why you need to be careful with Easter sweets. Those stories and much more tonight on your news at 6.
It's spring, and that can only mean one thing. It's time to hop on over to Broadway at the Beach for the Easter Egg Stream celebration on Saturday, April 19th from noon to 4 p.m. Enjoy a day of kid-friendly games and activities, as well as free face painting and meet and greets with the Easter Bunny. After a day filled with fun, we'll top it all off with a fireworks extravaganza over Lake Broadway at 9 p.m. Brought to you by Helicopter Adventures. Plus, we'll have extended shopping hours 10 to 10 all weekend long. That's the Easter Egg Stream celebration on Saturday, April 19th from noon to 4 p.m. at Broadway at the Beach. Positively awesome.
And welcome back. There's something we got to tell you about. A lot of interesting things coming on. The Lamar Civitan Club is hosting its annual Silver Fox Tournament of Champions. Now, this is going to be held up here as a two-day event consisting of a reception at Governor's Run Golf Course on Thursday, April 24th, and the Captain's Choice Tournament on Friday, April 25th. And I talked to Nathan Reynolds, the owner up there, and he tells me that golf course is in perfect shape.
Nice.
So
All
that's
right.
pretty cool.
Hey, the circus is in town, and if you haven't had a chance to go, you still have a chance tonight. 4:30 and 7 are the two circus times. We got a chance to go last night, Charlie, my husband, and I, and what a good time. You know, if we've gone every year, and they change it up every year. They had a lot of aerial acts this year, and it was a lot of fun to go watch.
I understood you were trying to get Robert shot out of the cannon. Is that true? Okay, we won't talk about
He
it.
would have been fine. Wrap him up with some padding. Hey, I would like to welcome Flat Heidi to our show. She is right up here if you can see her, and this is my cousin's daughter. If you've heard of Flat Stanley,
right.
Kids read it in school, and then they send out their Flat Stanley or Flat Heidi, and she goes on lots of adventures, and then they can track it on a map back at school. And she got interviewed at the Darlington Raceway last weekend.
Wow.
How about that? She got to go eat some ice cream at Froyo's with Charlie.
Wow.
He only shared one bite with her. And then at the circus, she got to ride an elephant, too. So she has had quite the time so far. She's making her TV debut today, and we've got some more adventures planned for her. So thank you, Heidi, for sending me Flat Heidi. We've had a lot of fun.
Can somebody make a Flat Cecil? I really need one. I need one bad.
We can try.
All right.
Hey, parents and kids, listen up. Easter is coming up, and there's a huge thing going on at Broadway at the Beach. It's Easter Extreme. It's this Saturday from noon to 4 p.m. It's fun for kids for all ages and free face painting, plus lots of activities. You'll get to meet the Easter bunnies, so be sure to bring your cameras. This is all happening at near Center Court, and that's by Build-A-Bear and It's Sugar. And again, it's going on from noon to 4 p.m. Broadway at the Beach, and there's going to be a lot of games, coloring, a scavenger hunt, and plus extended shopping hours. They Sunday at 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So head on out there, and of course you've got the fireworks at night at 9 p.m. too. So that's going to be a good time.
A lot of exciting stuff coming up. I promise you, we've got something happening every day. And let's find out about today.
Yeah, one more thing. I do want to mention a very special congratulations to my cousin who had her baby girl this morning. She was born at 2:14 a.m. and her name is Leandra Jane. And the mommy and baby are doing great. And just listen to this. So my cousin just had her baby. She was due in April.
Yeah.
Her sister, my cousin, is due in May, and then I'm due in June. So between the three of us cousins, April, May, June, babies. Yeah.
I think it's in the water.
We've got the springtime, summer covered.
All right, let's find out about today. Today's Wednesday, April 16th, and this is Wear Your Pajamas to Work Day.
Oh, you should have told me. I would have loved to wear my PJs to work.
And it's also National Stress Awareness Day. Believe me, I'm aware. Birthdays today, 1935. You remember this guy, Bobby Vinton. He's 79 years old. His big hit, Blue Velvet, in 1963. All right, 1947, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's 67. This guy scored 38,387 points in his career. Five-time NBA champ. 1965, John Cryer. This guy is funny. 49 years old on the sitcom 2.5 Men. Now this day in history, it was 1940. First televised baseball game was on WGN-TV out of Chicago. White Sox played the Cubs. I don't know who won. 1958, the 22nd Golf Masters Championship. Arnold Palmer wins, shooting a .284. And in 1962, Walter Cronkite begins anchoring the CBS News, and that's the way it is. That's how he ended every one of his broadcasts. All right, from the Know-It-All Department, you ready?
Ready.
All right, what happened? This is funny. What Elvis song, do you remember this is Elvis Presley?
Okay.
What Elvis song is flip side, Hound Dog, no, flip side of, what was his biggest selling #1 hit? Let's do it that way. It was Don't Be Cruel in 1956 when Elvis came out. And that was one of his big hits. I thought I'd throw that in today.
So on the record, the Hound Dog was on the other
If you
side.
really want to know what I did wrong, I had April 16th, the day Elvis died. It was August 16th.
Right.
So sometimes on the Know-It-All, I don't know it all. That was a mess up on my part. All right, that's from the Know-It-All Department today. We got a great show lined up. Hope you'll stay right there. Call your friends. Tell them we're on the air.
That's right. Exciting stuff coming up next, so we'll be right back.
It sounds crazy. There was this guy, his name was Jesus, and people loved him. Except for a small group of people. They hated him. And they hated him so much, they had him killed. And that should have been the end of the story, but his followers began telling people that he didn't stay dead. They claimed that he actually came back to life. I mean, who would believe that? Well, we do. In fact, we think it's the greatest event that ever happened in human history. And we'd like to invite you to join us this Easter at Wellspring Church to find out why we think you should believe it too.
And welcome back. Jesus is alive. Wellspring Church got a big event coming up. It's called Experience Easter. And if you haven't, where have you been?
That's right, going on this Sunday, and we've got Trey here with us. So you guys have a lot going on Sunday. It's a big day.
It is. It's a very big day for us. You know, we typically find that Easter is kind of one of those Sundays where even if people don't know much about God or believe much about Jesus or church, for some reason they think Easter, that's a good Sunday to go to church, right?
Yeah.
And so, you know, we try to make it as easy as possible for them to come and to enjoy it. So this Easter Sunday, we're having 3 services, 8:30, 9:45, and 11:15. We meet at the Myrtle Beach YMCA. And we would just love for anybody watching to come be our guest. If you have kids, we have an amazing day planned for your kids. We're going to have an Easter egg hunt. The Easter Bunny's going to be there. We got bounce houses. They're just going to have a blast the whole time we're there. And, you know, we just think it's a great opportunity for people who, you know, they aren't sure about things, but we want to invite them to come join us and check it out because we think, you know, as you saw in the commercial, Easter's most important thing that ever happened in history, and we kind of want to tell people why we think it's important.
Well, you provide an open, you know, kind of laid-back environment,
Yes.
welcoming people who might not always go to church. Like you said, a lot of people do go on Easter.
Right.
It may be the only day all year they
Right.
go, but it's
Right.
on Easter.
Right, exactly. And you know, our church is designed for people that don't typically attend church a whole lot. Like what I'm wearing right now, I would wear this to preach in. We have lots of people who show up in shorts and flip-flops. You know, it's a very laid-back atmosphere. The service is, you know, probably more like a rock show than a church service that they've seen. You know, we have a band that's great. And, you know, the message we present, we speak to people like they've never been to church before. You're not going to come in having to know a bunch of stuff. You're not, you know, we put it very easy, very down on the bottom shelf for people to understand because we think that's what Jesus did. And we want people to understand what the message is about.
That's right. He died, he arose, and he's back. He's here, he's alive.
Exactly.
That's what it
That's
is.
what I
It's
think.
all about. It's exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, my son gets so excited when he starts talking about Easter.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just a big time. And the good thing is, kids, make sure you tell your parents. You're going to get a lot of good stuff. So they
Absolutely.
gotta go.
Well,
They
it
gotta
sounds like
go.
a festival.
A lot
I
of
mean,
treats,
it's
a
like
lot
a
of
festival
excitement.
for the
Absolutely.
kids.
Oh yeah, they're going to have a blast. You know, the kids every week they come. We've actually been giving the kids little Easter eggs to hand out to their friends, try to get them to come. We've been wearing shirts that say "Bring your peeps."
Nice.
You know, handing out peeps and stuff, doing everything we can. But you know, just we'd love people to come out and join us this Easter, 8:30, 9:45, 11:15. At the YMCA right here in Myrtle Beach. You can visit wellspringchurch.tv for any more details. And again, we just love to have you this Sunday.
Yeah, it's right there off
Thanks a lot,
62nd
Trey.
Avenue North and 17 Bypass in Myrtle Beach. And check it out. And like you said, an amazing band. We have to give Brandon a shout out. Brandon, our
Yeah,
director,
Brandon.
and his wife are in the band, and they
That's
are
right.
really
They are.
good. So
Yeah, they
go
are.
check it out
Yeah.
this Sunday. It's Easter. Stick with us. We will be right back. Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We're talking about something exciting coming up. It's an Earth Day Festival.
That's right. It's coming to Conway, and this is, I think, year 7. Is that right, Chris?
Year 7, yeah.
This is a big deal, all right? This is Earth Day. Explain first what Earth Day is.
Earth Day is a day about bringing awareness to environmental issues, protecting our planet, recycling, just being more conscious of what you do every day.
Okay, now what is Earth Day Festival? What's this all about?
Well, it's
All right, he's going, all right.
Curtis,
Curtis,
it's a
go
big
ahead.
music festival.
We had an idea. I thought if we brought music out, get people out, and then educate them on the environment. So we started 7 years ago, and now we've expanded it to 3 days.
3 days.
So
Now,
Friday-
where's all this going to be held? We're looking at some some pictures now.
Yeah, Friday night we'll be at the House of Blues kicking off on the deck with some reggae bands, and then Saturday we'll be at the Conway Riverfront. We got the Easter Bunny coming out as well.
Oh, he's going to be busy this week.
That's
very busy.
He's going to be busy, hopping everywhere.
Yeah, he's all over the place. And then Sunday we'll be at the Boathouse for the Sunday Fun Day, and even got a couple after parties Saturday and Sunday afternoon or evening at Clocker's Tavern with the bands just showing up and doing some jam
And they can
sessions.
go
So we
to
got a little something everywhere.
earthdaymusicfest.com and
That's
find out more
correct.
about it. It's just a
Yes.
fun event. Now, is this free?
Yes.
Free.
Well, that's what I want you to tell them.
Yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely free. Thank you to TD Bank, our sponsor.
That's
So
good.
they've been wonderful this year.
And it's great. It's expanded to 3 days. I mean, now you have 3 days of fun.
Yes.
Yeah,
You know?
we figured we'd try to hit the whole Grand Strand, so we got Conway, North Myrtle Beach, and then Central. And
Yeah, I like that. You're a little bit of everywhere because, you know, people who live here, we get spoiled. We don't want to drive very
Go one
far.
place, you
So
wanna go
you
here.
come to them instead of them having to come to you. So really some great events, and go check it out. And it's spreading a good message, too, because people do need to think more about the earth and, you know, conserving and saving and whatnot.
Agreed.
That's right. It starts. My son maybe said, Dad, you got to recycle all the time. So, you know, it makes you aware. Kids do today, and that's the best way to learn is teaching
Exactly.
kids too. And it's open to kids and all. Bring the whole family.
Yeah, we got
Absolutely.
egg races for the kids. Lots of things for them to do.
Easter egg hunt.
No Easter egg
No
hunt,
Easter eggs?
but
Oh,
we
I
have a
wanted
fitness
Easter egg hunt.
challenge for them to run off some energy.
Wow, that's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
They need that.
I
Now,
like that. Expend the energy. And
Exactly.
then
This
go
started
home,
with
go to
one
bed
day, and
early.
it's grown into 3 days now?
Yes.
correct.
It's just gotten so big. You got a lot of musical people. How many different groups and all? Gosh.
You got 3 acts on Friday night,
Yeah.
6 on Saturday, and 7 on Sunday.
Okay, break down the events again because you have a lot going on. So break it down. It starts Friday night.
Friday night at the House of Blues. Those are mostly reggae bands. We did an event there last year, and it was great, so we wanted to go back there this year, out on the deck. And then Saturday at the Conway Riverfront's really the main festival
Big
part,
event.
like the Easter, all that stuff. Music all day as well. In fact, Finnegan Bell is headlining that day, and they just hit like top 10 on iTunes for singer-songwriters of the new album.
Good.
Oh, nice.
And Sunday, you're going to be at the Boathouse.
Sunday at the Boathouse, yeah, for Sunday Fun Days, and we've got The Movement, which is everybody loves The Movement around here. They're a popular band that's getting
Yeah, and everybody loves the Boathouse on Sundays too.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely,
you know.
absolutely.
Thank y'all so much for being here with us.
Thank you.
We got a lot more coming up, and Easter Bunny's coming to my house, too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
If he has time.
And coming up next on WPDE at 12:30 p.m. right after the show, Retire Right. And at 5 p.m., Dr. Oz shows you how to ditch pain pills and switch over to cutting-edge alternatives.
All right, coming up at 8 o'clock tonight, The Middle. And don't forget at 9 p.m., Modern Family.
All right. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., Rachel Ray. She prepares for Easter Sunday. And 10 a.m., the Queen Latifah Show. And at 12 o'clock noon, Carolina and Company Live. We'll be back here in the studio. And now we have Judy from Core Fitness here. And
they never tell me what we're going to do, but Judy's got us standing up, so I'm a little nervous.
All right, so this is vacation season.
Okay.
People leave, they always ask, what can I do on vacation? I don't want to lose what I've, gained, what I've worked for. So something very simple.
Okay.
Sliding discs. You've seen these, you move furniture with them.
Yeah, I've seen
So
those.
on the felt side, they work great on floor. Okay? So what you're going to do, we're all going to put one, and if you don't want to, Amanda, you don't have to, but we're going to put one under 1 foot.
Just one under 1 foot?
Yeah, 1 foot.
Okay.
And then get into like a squat position, real athletic position.
Okay.
Yeah. And then what you're going to do, it's slippery, so be careful.
Okay.
All right, don't hit her. All right, you're going to slide out and then slide in. Yeah,
Slide
and then
in.
drag it in.
Drag it in, baby.
Drag it in.
Man, this is good. I'm doing it.
Yeah, it is. Drag it in. So now you can also bring it behind you, and you can even use a towel or a paper plate or whatever, but these sliding discs work great. So like a squat, like a lunge.
Come down to a squat, okay.
Yep. And then you pull in from the back leg. You got to bend your knees.
Okay.
All right, so now you're down there. Stay there.
I can't.
All right,
I'm going to give you one more.
I'm going to get out of the way here.
What am I doing?
I say put this one under your other foot as well.
Okay. All right.
So this is an ab exercise.
Okay.
Put your abs. So put your hands on the floor. You could do in a plank or a push-up.
Hands on the floor.
Yes. Now
Okay.
pull your legs in.
Pull them in.
Pull them
Okay,
in.
yeah, I got
and
it.
do it again.
I got it. Okay.
So pull it in.
Y'all always do this to me.
Use your abs to pull those
I got
legs
my
in.
abs working better.
That was good.
Thank you very much.
Not so bad the first time. That was really good.
Why is Amanda laughing?
So,
Was that good?
So that one
That's pretty cool.
looks different sometimes,
Yeah,
but
it does.
you did pretty good.
But
so,
I like the way that slides, so it helps you.
and there's so many different
And
things
this
you can
helps
do.
you.
Oh, it helps. That is a great core exercise. You can also do things like mountain climbers, put them underneath, all kinds of things, out and in.
All right, show us how it's going to be done. I want you to show us how to do
Okay,
it. You show us. All right,
So
watch
under
her.
both feet, make sure you're on there, your hands
Yeah.
are on the ground, you're in a plank position. What you do is you
Yeah.
use your stomach muscles to pull your legs in
Yeah,
and then
I
come
can
back
do
down.
that.
Pull it in, and then you can also do things like mountain climbers.
Yeah.
You can bring your legs to the side to get those obliques. So tons of things you can do with sliding discs or paper plates or even a towel on the floor. That
I just
kind
need
of
to practice a little bit.
Yeah, that's all.
That's what I mean. If I practice a little bit, Amanda, you and Amanda can do all this stuff.
Well, so you might even have these at home, right? Do you have these under your furniture?
Remove a furniture, just one piece of furniture.
But what
Put it
I
in the
love is
refrigerator.
paper plates. I mean, you've
been
done
doing
it on
those
paper
forever.
plates
Yes.
forever. Yeah.
Yes.
And such a good idea. You could take your workout with you. Everybody,
can.
you know, everyone says, "Oh, I'm on vacation."
I'm sliding. I'm losing
But there's
weight.
no excuse because you can do that even with, like you said, paper plates. But and then carry a jump rope. A jump rope packs well, and you can burn 1,000 calories an hour jumping rope.
1,000 calories.
In an hour, so it's a lot of bang for your buck.
How about if I
maybe
eat
you don't do
less?
it that, maybe you don't do an hour, maybe you do 30 minutes. But so that's 500 calories in 30 minutes. So it's
pretty
easy
good.
to do when you're on vacation.
Well, that's what you know when you get an expert that tells you how to do stuff. Next time, give me a little warning where I'm
Okay.
going.
Well, it's more fun. It's more fun this way.
They always do this to me.
The element of surprise. You can check out Core Fitness right there on Grayson Parkway in Myrtle Beach, and lots of fun fitness tips coming from Judy, and she will really give you a good workout if you go there.
I have had one already. All right.
Good stuff. You did very well.
We've got more coming up. Stick with us. We'll be right back in just a second.
Hi, it's Bill Langford from Core Fitness Club. In case you're running short on time or you just want to tweak your exercise, try to find a piece of equipment that allows for combination moves. This is a ground-based hammer strength jammer, and as you can see, it allows you to do a full body movement with a rotational aspect. So it's a great piece whether you're looking to do combination moves, you're running short on time, or you just want to tweak your workout. This is the one you want to do.
Core Fitness, expert staff, state-of-the-art equipment, classes, and functional fitness. Visit Core Fitness at 1141 Robert Grissom Parkway in Myrtle Beach.
Thanks again to Flat Heidi for coming to our show today.
Thanks,
and I can't
Heidi.
wait for all the adventures, the more adventures that we're going to have. How you feeling?
I feel flat. I broke both my knees in. Judy always uses a heck of a workout. Thanks so much for being here. We'll see you tomorrow right here.